Hi, welcome back to the workshop. Today we're going to be taking a look at a bit of a special model, a miniature marvel really, a cut down Sentinel based on the RT Models kit, and obviously a dream model for my customer, but quite a challenge in many respects, and one I thought I'd talk through on video as well as preview its operation. So come on over, I'll get the camera set up over here and we can take a bit of a closer look. So this is Toby, 00 gauge, built from an RT Models kit, which has seen some rather drastic modification. We've taken about 5mm out of the tank area here and at the bottom of the cab, and as a result we've also had to fit a different drive mechanism. So I've used a high-level gearbox, one of their motors, but I've slung it as low as I can in the chassis so that the motor only just protrudes just above the chassis, giving me space inside just about on top of that motor for a decoder. There's a stay alive slotted in here, only a very small one. There's not space for anything larger, especially because the decoder itself only has a small capacity stay alive circuit built in. In the cab we've got a driver, a Model U figure, and the nice heavy white metal boiler, and just tucked in front of that, which you can't see, luckily, the speaker's just tucked in. Sorry, my finger's making it go blurry. So just tucked in front of the boiler in the cab is the speaker. So there's also some other modifications from the RT Models kit. We've got wooden buffer beams on the front and back, which is just styrene. This casting here is a white metal casting on top of the etch that represents the water tank, and I've swapped these two elements round to match the prototype. So unfortunately I wasn't able to narrow this on the prototype. This was narrower as well, but then there wouldn't have been any space inside for what we needed to hide, plus I was concerned we'd have some gaps then in the chassis. There's just one tiny little thing to finish off. I just want to add a little bit more soot to the top, but otherwise the weathering's complete. The prototype worked at Harbour, China clay, so I've given the whole model, I don't know if you can tell, a sort of dusting of white from above. Well, very pale, a warm pale grey, in fact, Humbrol 28, and I've sprayed that over the axle boxes as well. I've also painted it ever so slightly onto the edge of the wheel rims here, because when you look at pictures you'll see that obviously they were running through puddles of it in the yard, so you get it on the wheels, and then it's been dry brushed as well, so you've got some nice effects of sort of warm metal on the edges. That Toby decal is a custom decal I've drawn up and had printed, so it's a proper transfer, and if you look really closely it is actually shaded black as well, so based on photos of the prototype. So yeah, cute little thing. It's got real character. It's got actually surprisingly quite a lot of mass considering its small size. It's been a real challenge. We've only got one driven axle, which was a headache, because that means this axle needs to be able to rotate nice and freely. Yeah, I wanted to put pickups on it. It is slightly compensated as well, which will help, but all these things are a challenge, aren't they? And that's what makes commission model making so rewarding. So this was a real dream model for my customer, something he wants for his layout. I'm sure he's looking forward to running it, but before he does, let's get it on my Canadian layout and see her in action. So here's the Par Sentinel compared to a standard gauge, standard height loading gauge Bagnall DL2 I built earlier this year, and it just shows just how compact this Sentinel really is. How much of the RT Models kit has been cut. I mean, about 5mm from the base of the body. I mean, the Sentinel's quite a compact model anyway, but obviously we've gone to town here, so yeah, it's interesting to see that visual comparison, isn't it? Anyway, enough of that. Let's get her running and see how she sounds. This tiny model is fitted with a U-Choose sound file. Which replicates the sort of rapid panting you'd get with a real Sentinel. So despite her small size, full of character, and I look forward to seeing her on my customer's layout in due course. So, thanks for watching. Hope you found that of interest. As always, if you've got any questions or comments, then by all means leave them on the video here, and I'll do my best to get back to you. It's always a pleasure to hear from you and engage with you, and you know, you really do make it all worthwhile in that regard. So thank you for that. If you haven't done already, then I'd really appreciate you subscribing to the channel, and obviously like and all that sort of stuff. And if you think your friends would be interested, then please do share it with them. If there's a model that I can perhaps help you with, bring a dream to life, then get in touch. You know, this is quite a unique model here, a one-off if you like, but you know, I'll do anything from weathering to bring a particular ready-to-run model to life for you that perhaps represents a real prototype, a real memory for you, through to, you know, complete scratch build. So all of the details on my website, which is linked from the description on this video. So yeah, thanks again, and hopefully I'll see you again soon.